As you can see, I did a little bit of Fawn makeup today. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I just never really had the time because of school. But finals are over. This is my first week where I have no plans and no homework and no school or anything. So very happy about that, and I took the opportunity to do this makeup. I've always wanted to do Fawn makeup. I think it's really, really cute, and I love playing with makeup and everything. I just haven't really had the time recently to do it. And as you can see, this is not my real hair. My real hair is still under there. This is a wig that I bought off Amazon. I bought it 2 years ago, I think. I actually bought it for a fairy costume for the Renaissance Festival, and just because I wanted a wig. It's tucked weird in my headband. Sorry. The headband I got from Charlotte Russe, I think. I love it. It's so cute. Anyway, the wig I got off Amazon, it was only like $16 and it had free shipping. The only con was it took about a week to get here because it's from Korea. The seller on Amazon that you can buy these wigs from is called Cool Today, and the 2 is spelled number 2. And the wig is really nice actually. It tangles a little, but it feels really nice. I do have a shirt on. I have a bralette on, I promise. But yeah, so that's where I buy my wigs from. Sorry, I keep looking in the window again. That's where I buy my wigs from. That's also where I bought my wig for my Yang costume, which was what I was for Halloween. She is a character from Rooster Teeth's newest show called Ruby, and she is a badass chick with a hot outfit who just beats people up, and I adore her. So that's who I was for Halloween, and you can actually see some pictures if you, I'm gonna put like a little note right here, and it'll link to my blog where I did like a little photo set of the pictures I did with her. And I made that whole costume myself. I mean, I bought pieces, but the actual jacket was all made myself. The gauntlets on her wrists my dad made out of old pill bottles, which is awesome. And yeah, it's one of my proudest achievements, that costume, because I put a lot of work into it and it looks really, really good. So anyway, I was going to talk a little bit more about the Fawn makeup and what I put into it. So I didn't really use much. Oh, there's my cat. I don't know if you can hear him. He just came in. Hi, buddy. You gotta be quiet now, okay, mister? So, he's not gonna be quiet. What I use as my base is the same base I use for, it's just my basic foundation. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of him real quick. I don't want him to make too much noise. As I was saying, the base I use is just my basic foundation. I got it ages ago. It might not even be that good anymore, but it works better than any other foundations I've bought. And it is the Clinique Clarifying Makeup Clear Skin Formula. So it's made for people who get really bad acne, and I don't know if you can see, but like, I have really bad acne right now. I had to fall off my acne meds because the other meds I'm taking were not, they didn't work together right. There were like risk of taking them together. So I knocked off my acne meds, and I haven't had a chance to go back to my dermatologist and have her find me some ones that will actually work with the other stuff I'm on. So, so yeah, I use this Clinique acne stuff. It goes on really nice. And I did it again. I have to be really careful putting my lips together in the black. It's on my bottom lip. Anyway, on really nice. It covers all my blemishes and it doesn't feel heavy or oily or anything, at least not until after a good couple hours wear. But that's just because my face gets oily, so it's not the actual stuff. And since it's Clinique, it is expensive, but my mom bought it for me as a gift because she loves Clinique stuff and she wanted me to have good makeup. So, yeah, this is what I use as my base. And then as the brown that I have on my forehead and under my cheekbones is mostly this, because it's really the only good neutral palette I have. And it's shimmer too. I didn't want shimmer, but I only have shimmer eyeshadows because I like bright colors and I like sparkle. So this is the best I had, but I think it worked really well. And I use mostly these two right here, and I just took a basic blush brush and I just put it on, like brushed it in both those palettes at the same time, and then just did it out. Side note, the two tutorials I based this off of was, the first one I watched was Angelina's tutorial, Albin Wonderland on YouTube. I will put a link for that here. And the other one I used was by Soy Milky, I believe was her name. And I will put that right here. And they're really just the first two tutorials that come up when you search for Fawn makeup tutorial. But they're really good. So I will link those so you guys can watch them. So yeah, I just use this. And that is just all that. And I think I used the lighter color a little bit in the corner crease of my eye, but not a ton. That's a nice sound. So that was the basic brown I used, and then the other thing I used the white out of this palette. This is a giant palette. I got this in, I want to say junior year of high school for Christmas from one of my friends, two of my friends. This is my biggest palette I have. It's what I use most often, and I used the white at the top. No, not that one. I will use this white because it's a brown based white. All of these colors have these colors as their bases, so I used obviously the brown based white, and that is around my eyes and on my muzzle, and then right up the nose. Oh, I also used this one right here, that kind of light coffee brown, to contour right there. So yeah, this is a very old palette. As you can see, my nails are done for once. I did them last night. It's the first, here, let me see, the first French tip I've ever done myself that I'm really proud of. And I mean, it still grows up at the cuticle, but it's a really light pink base with gold French tip, and it's one of my favorite nails that I've done in a while. So yeah, there's a lot of colors on this palette. It's from Claire's, obviously. And it's good for just basic looks, but I do want more makeup palettes and better makeup palettes. I really want one of Urban Decay's Naked palettes, because those are gorgeous. You know what this look reminds me of is, I've never actually seen this movie, but I know of it, and it just reminds me of the girl in the Goofy movie, whatever it's called. Isn't her name Roxanne or something? But yeah, I think it's just the nose and the hair I'm wearing, but it just reminds me of it. Anyway, what I also used on this is my trusty Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner. It's white. I use this every day, well, at least every day that I wear makeup, because white on the waterline makes the eye look larger, and I really like I have naturally nice shaped eyes, and so I like having doll eyes when I do makeup, and this really helps for it. So I use that there, and I also used it as the dots on my cheek. I also have, oops, you can see my normal hair, no wig cap. I also have it on the have dots up here just a little bit, and on the temples too. But yeah, so like a white eyeliner I really think is a good, really good staple to have in a makeup collection that people don't normally think about. And then what I also have is, oh, Rimmel. I'm just trying to find the brand on it. It's just a basic Rimmel eyeliner, black eyeliner that I use. It's short because I use it all the time. It's also not pointed at all anymore. And it has a lot of white on it now because that's what I used on my nose and on my upper lip. And I did some eyeliner on that too. And then the last thing I used was my mascara. I don't know if you can see it so much because I didn't put as much on as I usually do. But what I have is my Tarte mascara. I got this for Christmas, was it last year or 2 years ago? I can't remember. I think it was just last year because I don't think it's that old. In these Sephora, like, try these mascara packs, because you know Sephora has those for like perfume and mascara, and I think they have some for like eyeliner too. And my mom bought it for me for Christmas because mascara is, like, if I wear makeup on a daily basis, the most basic it's going to be is eyeliner, white eyeliner, and mascara. So I buy good eyeliners and good mascaras, and this is my favorite that I got out of the bunch. The other one that I liked out of it was by Buxom. I also liked the Urban Decay liner. It made my lashes look really good, except that if it got in my eye, it would burn a little bit, and that sucks because I cry whenever I laugh. So whenever I laughed, my eyes would burn, so I don't wear it very often. But yeah, so this was the other eyeliner I used, and oops, wrong way. I'll show you. It's a really basic brush. Whoops. It's a really basic brush, but it works really well on my lashes. So I gotta go because my camera battery is flashing at me. Oops. I gotta go because my camera battery is flashing at me, telling me it's going to quit on me. So I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. I know this wasn't super ASMR aside for the whisper, but I just wanted to kind of show someone my Fawn makeup, and I thought you guys might like it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have anything you want me to do, any triggers or anything, let me know and I'll work on a video for them. But for now, this is goodbye, but until next time.